Hello everyone, this is Ashutosh here. After a long time, I'm going to have conversation with one of the best tutors on EnglishYaari. She is none other than Aisha ma'am. So please watch this video until the end.
So let's talk about the fear first. So why do you think people have this fear of not speaking well on stage or in front of people or in front of a room full of people, according to you? Good afternoon. I'm Helen Harty. How about you? How are you doing?
Fantastic, thanks.
Okay, good to have you with me today on this session. Thank you for joining. I think you are a face, you have become a flag bearer of communication or speaking. I have been watching your videos for a long time now. So thank you for
Oh,
joining me today.
really? Okay,
Okay.
that's great. I thought you would say like I'm a new face for you, but you said you have been watching my videos already.
Yeah, because I like to watch videos, related to content, English, communication. So that is when your video popped up. I thought, let me listen to this young lad, what he is up to, what is he doing. Then I got to know that yes, you have got a good number of subscribers and you're doing great work in terms of helping people out there. So this is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So kind of you.
Okay. So, Ashutosh, as we're meeting here for the first time, so would you mind introducing yourself first? But first of all, I would like to know how has your day been so far?
Yeah, it's been nice, a normal day because it's really hot here. To be honest, I'm here in Kanpur, so oh my God, whenever I go out, I feel like it's scorching hot outside. So not very productive. Actually, basically, I like summers and I feel I'm more productive in summers. But nowadays, due to global warming, as the temperature is increasing day by day, it is becoming really difficult to be productive in summers as well. Because when temperature goes to 40 plus or the 45 plus, it's very difficult for me, especially. Okay, so day has been really nice and a normal day, I would say. Okay. And about my introduction, I'll start with my introduction. So, my name is Ashutosh Dwivedi, and I hail from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. About my education, I have recently completed my master's degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. And apart from this, as you know, that I run a YouTube channel that focuses on spoken English conversations mainly, and I create some solo videos as well, where I give tips and tricks regarding spoken English. So that's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for such a detailed introduction. And let me take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Aisha, one of the
Sure.
trainers and experts here at EnglishYaari, and I have been working in this industry for the last 7 years. And as far as my qualification is concerned, I hold a master's degree in English literature and education. I have worked with different edtech companies so far as a communication coach or a soft skills trainer, and I proudly call myself an English enthusiast because I like to know the nuances or intricacies of this language so that I can share same amount of knowledge or wisdom with my learners on this platform.
Oh, that's great to hear about you. I'm so happy.
Okay. Okay. So, Ashutosh, I would like to know what would you like to speak about today? Because the topic is curious cat, curiosity. Is this something that you would like to proceed with, or is there anything else on your mind?
Yeah, I would be happy with your questions, whatever you want to talk about. If you have any questions regarding just your communication or particular my journey or anything you want to come up with, I would be okay with that.
Okay, so let's. I think if you the ball is in your court, your consent
Mhm.
is pretty much important before starting any discussion. But how about fear of public speaking? I think
Yeah,
your
we can talk about it. This is an
yeah,
amazing topic.
your viewers or subscribers, and even on those who have not subscribed to your channel, everybody would like to know how can one get rid of public speaking. So yes, what according to you triggers this fear among people, even when they know each and everything, they are not able to put forward their expressions, or they are not able to hook the audience. There are many things associated with it. We'll take it one by one. So let's talk about the fear first. So why do you think people have this fear of not speaking well on stage or in front of people or in front of a room full of people, according to you?
Yeah, well, first of all, I would like to tell it depends on your nature as well. Many people are not extrovert, they are introvert, and they are always uncomfortable expressing themselves in front of their, I would say, friends or even the relatives or in front of their family members as well. So for them, it is really difficult to speak in front of a lot of people or in just, on a stage, especially. So that is the first point. And if you are an extrovert guy, at least it can be a bit easier comparison to the people who are introvert. But speaking in front of public is always difficult. It does not matter whether you are ambivert, introvert, or extrovert, because it is something when you feel that everybody is just listening to you and you are, I mean to say that in the center, everybody is just looking up to you, that what are you going to talk about, how you will give a wonderful speech, and they are thinking to learn something from you. So you have a great responsibility on your shoulder as a speaker, that you are going to add value in their life or in their knowledge. That's how it works. So that's why people get a lot of fear and they're not able to present themselves the way they want to, because they feel pressured. And even though I have experienced that, I'm able to speak in front of people comfortably over the calls, especially. I'm really comfortable, okay, because I'm sitting in my hometown, or it's a kind of home ground where I don't have to move and speak from. It's like for the cricketers, when they go abroad and play, it becomes difficult for them because they are playing in abroad. But when they play in their home ground, it becomes really easier because they have done a lot of practice there. The same, if you speak English from your place, it becomes easier. But if you have to move from your place to another, it becomes really difficult because you're not aware of the audience, you're not aware of that place that is there. So all these things are there, which and second thing, the fear is common. I would say it's an obvious thing, which just everybody is going to feel. But then when you do that practice again and again and you go to many places, you overcome that.
That is what many psychologists are saying, that the best way to deal with any kind of fear is to face it, right? The
Exactly.
more you face it, the better you get at it, handling at it, right? So that is something that we all have to understand. And speaking is about all stepping out of your comfort zone, because when you are among your friends, your acquaintances, you feel comfortable, you don't have
Yeah.
any problem as such. But the moment you face audience, or you face someone who speaks better than you kind of develop that inferiority complex, or you have that fear of judgment in your mind that holds you, back from giving your best. But I would say that sometimes even your mind stops you from, it's a kind of defense mechanism that our body has. Don't do this, okay, people will mock you, people will judge you. But sometimes it's better to not listen to our mind and step forward and take that challenge heads on. That's what I think.
Yeah, most of the time it's not better to listen to your mind. It's better to listen to your intelligence. That what
Hmm.
intelligence says, because most of the time mind overpowers and mind always tricks you in this, this is not good, this is not good. Whenever, even though I sit just, to watch some content, I feel after 2 minutes, no, I'm going to watch something else. It's not really good for me. So that is only the mind which is telling you. It's like a monkey mind, always tricks you to go from this branch to another. But if you stick to one, you get some benefits.
That is true. Even I would agree with it. So, yes, we don't have to believe everything that our mind tells us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. But I also believe that it all starts from school. Schools have a crucial role to play when it comes to shaping the personality of students, right? So at school level, there are teachers who help us to come out of our fears. They are the ones who encourage us to participate in different activities. There can be many competitions, debate competitions, speaking activities right from the school itself, which can help students to overpower their fears, right? To get out of their whatever insecurities they have. So do you agree with it? Does it all start from school?
Yeah, exactly. I can say absolutely right. But when I was in my school, I said to my teachers or the house masters that I would be ready to do everything apart from going on a stage. Because that was one thing, there is a morning prayer, right? And it takes place. And so some boys or the girls, they go on a stage, they present like thoughts or sometimes news or many things are there, pledge. So, but I say to them, I'm ready for all kind of services, but apart from going on a stage. So I have been there. I will tell you, I studied in Navodaya. So I was there for 7 years, from sixth standard to 12th standard. But I did not go on a stage for presenting myself in that morning prayer. And just, I went there once, but fortunately at that day, especially, just, the assembly became short. So I didn't get my
Oh,
chance to present. I was really afraid,
okay.
I would say. So that
Mhm.
I was not really comfortable going on a stage. But when I passed just 12th and intermediate, then I thought of improving my communication skills and the personality. That why should I hide myself? It's better to present myself and express my thoughts to people. Then I improved. But whatever you said, that is exactly right. Some kids I see, they're really confident presenting themselves, and they are so powerful that they can say anything from the stage, whatever they want to, and they become like a school class leaders, or the school leaders and school captains. And in future also, just this kind of skills are giving them a lot of benefits to become better, an extrovert guy they can express. And so that's why I became a kind of pacifist nature of person, that I'm someone, I'm not able to say something assertively. Just what happens, sometimes I'm really pacifist, and sometimes I feel like I'm aggressive, that if I'm just listening to someone for a very long time, then I become aggressive. But I'm not someone that assertive, that I can present myself calmly. But I see that skill in my friend is very good in it, that he can tell you or he can ask you anything politely, and that will be okay. But for me it's very difficult. So that is only there because he has been an extrovert guy. He presents himself from the stage, and he has been the class captain or the school captain. So he just got this ability to do it.
Hmm. So yes, it all starts from school. Even when I was in school, I was pretty much interested in participating different activities,
Hmm.
but I won't say that I was extraordinary. But yeah,
Hmm.
it kind of instills many good qualities in you, like leadership skills, one of the most important skills, right? That no one else can teach you. It is something that you learn
Hmm.
over a period of time, and there are so many things like team spirit, patience, how to deal with failures. So I believe that it all starts from school. Now, coming back to public speaking, so I would like to know, have you ever given a speech in front of a big audience? How was your experience?
Uh, Actually, as I told you that I was in school and I didn't go on a stage for this particular purpose, but I went on a stage for singing, as singing
Okay.
has been my passion. So even though it was difficult to just sing from the stage, stage fear is stage fear. It does not matter like for what you are going on a stage. So, but I have experienced that, and I was just able to feel that in my body, my just throat was drying up. But I tried and I was able to do it. Or when it comes to the speaking, so I went to an offline institute where I presented myself in front of some students, like 15 or 20 students, where I had to introduce myself as a trainer, and I was telling about myself. But I was missing one thing, that was eye contact. Because there are many things which you need to work on. When we speak, we just, we do not focus on this non-verbal communication skills, which is a very normal thing which happens with us. Mhm. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We lost connection for a few seconds, but it's okay now.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Because basically, what happens when we do conversation over a call, we don't have to present ourselves, like our body, or especially the non-verbal communication skills are not that important when you do audio conversations. But when you go on a stage, you need to be really conscious with all those things, which I was not able to focus on. Even though I joined Toastmasters for 6 months in my city, Kanpur, so I was there. So there also it was very difficult, that I used to stand in a one single place and I used to give the whole speech. But they would give me the recommendations that you should use your arms, your body, you should open your body. You should not shrink your body, because that gives you more nervousness. So
Yes.
I just tried my and improved over the time. But till now, I know that that is a very difficult task for me, because I do these things online. Most of the things I'm doing online right now. So then again, when you don't do those activities for very long, it becomes difficult for you again. So you have to face your fear continuously, or every single day. When you do those activities, it becomes easier for you. So I'm not very comfortable presenting myself on offline stages. But in future, maybe if I'll get opportunities, then it's fine. Otherwise, just until or unless I'm doing online, then it is not that important for me.
That is what my next question would be. So I just want to ask you, do you want to keep your journey confined to YouTube only, or do you want to take it to next level?
First thing I would like to tell you, that YouTube has a great or the bright future. Like if you're able to grow as a content creator, YouTube can open a lot of opportunities for you. So first of all, I would like to focus on YouTube. Nowadays, I'm working on all social media platforms, like I would say LinkedIn or Instagram, Telegram. or Facebook and this YouTube. So I'm trying to cover all these platforms because they have a great potential and they can give you a lot of good benefits in future, first of all. But and second, in the future, I would love to have my own offline center as well, at least one offline place where I can be recognized in my local or regional place, that people can know me, that I can help them with their spoken English. So that's how it is. So, but till now, I want to work on online because I know that if I'll work as an offline trainer in somebody's institute, I'll not be able to get sufficient time to do just it with my online stuff, because it becomes very difficult when you do online and online both. But if I'll start my coaching as a director or as the main boy, so I'll not take a lot of classes there. Then I'll get sufficient time to work on my online things, because I know online, just career has a good, I would say, opportunity at this moment. Now you don't need to do offline, even though if it works good for you, you don't need to do anything offline nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever had a meetup kind of thing with your subscribers? Have you ever met them physically? That is what most of the
Not
YouTubers
really,
do
to be
nowadays.
honest. Most of the YouTubers do, but I don't feel comfortable doing it. But because what I feel, I can help you with your spoken English, right? Over call, over the meetings. Why meetings? Why offline meetings? It does not make any sense for me. And I'm not a kind of person, because for that I need to invest a lot of time in that, right? I need to get ready, go to some place, pick them, and then find a better place for them, right? Because it is not something that is sitting or just on the road street and I can talk for hours. So at least we need to find a better place. So I don't find any strong reason to meet with the people offline. If you need help, I'm ready to help you. I can guide you. I can tell you a lot of platforms where you can improve your English. But meeting offline, I don't feel like it makes a lot of sense for me. Not really.
Okay, okay, fine. Coming back to public speaking, okay, I've seen
Hmm.
that there are people who, the moment they walk up to stage, they are able to create that impression on the minds of their people, like whoever is listening to them, and that impression is indelible. That is something that never gets lost from their mind. It always remains there, right? And I believe that words have a power to, the moment you listen to someone, they take a mental snapshot of your personality, right, and
Hmm.
stays with them for lifelong. So I would want to know, why are some speakers able to create that magic with their words, okay, whereas some people are not able to achieve it, or their speech is not that impactful. So what is the difference according to you?
Yeah, I'll tell you, some people get all those things from environment. If you take birth in just the family where you see a lot of good speakers in your family, you can observe all those things and you get those just habits from your surroundings. But some people do not have that privilege to get such people in their locality, right? So for them, it is very difficult and it takes time to learn that habit. But they can do it, right? If I talk about, I learned a lot from Priyanka Chopra or the speakers like Jeff Eddy, Tom Bayou, or Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres. A lot of people, I listen to them because in my family nobody is comfortable speaking in front of people, and nobody is a kind of a speaker and trainer in that sense. So what is there? That is the practice only. Practice makes a man perfect, and I believe in that. The more practice you do, the better you become, and you need to observe people as much as you can. And the more you go on a stage, the more you present yourself, you understand the mechanism of it, that how it works. And then, because I know after 10 years or after 15 years also, every speaker, every performer has that fear inside, but they know how to deal with it, and they are not able to just show that from their face. They look very confident, but it does not mean that they are always confident. Because if I talk about some solo comedians or the stand-up comedians, so they go on a stage and audience is completely new for them, so they are always afraid inside. It is not that they are always confident, and sometimes I mean to say that that audience is not cooperating with them, then it becomes really difficult for them. But they have a great experience, so somehow they manage. And even though after the show also I have listened to a lot of speakers, they say it was very difficult for me. I was really afraid in the beginning that how people will behave and how will they react. But they boosted my confidence and they encouraged me a lot. That's why I was able to do a good performance. So it happens after 10 years, 15 years also, you'll be having that fear inside, but you will have that skill to just become better from outside, that you'll look really confident, and that is the skill which can be learned over the period of time. when you work every single day. For me also, it was very difficult when I started my journey on 29th April 2020. It's been like around 5 years. I was not really comfortable speaking in front of camera, speaking in front of people. But now it's been, I have done almost like 400 or 500 and 600 video conversations. So now I deal with it and I'm able to do it comfortably. But it does not mean that I don't get fear inside. Sometimes when I talk to native speakers, and if I think like he's a very experienced guy and I'm going to talk to someone from Australia or the US or the UK, then I get that fear inside, or sometimes for a moment I feel that, but then I overcome because I have practiced this for a long period of time.
Yes, after some point of time, speaking English becomes your second nature. But let me add to
Hmm.
what you already said. So I would like to say that, yeah, some people have that persona to create magic with their words.
Hmm.
I have seen a lot of people and good public speakers, but the moment they are on a stage, just to draw the attention of people towards themselves, they crack a joke. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's a kind of warm up to break the ice, or you may call it warm up. So I've seen many people doing it, right? So that is something that can really help. And other than that, what I've seen that they share their own life experiences,
Hmm.
anecdotes, life experiences, their journeys sometimes to build that connection with the audience. So that is pretty much needed. So otherwise, if you'll
Yes,
speak like
right.
a robot, if you'll speak like a robot, nobody is going to listen to you, right? So
Yeah,
audience
it's very
needs to.
important that
Mm,
they make fun of themselves. They do
yes.
not make fun of others. They make fun of themselves that how dumb I am. And people laugh at it and the people enjoy. Especially, I have watched a lot of speeches of this Toastmasters. So sometimes I see the speakers, they would come on a stage and they would just, take a cigarette. And then people would look at like, what is he doing? Like, he's a speaker. Then he would say, like, why are you staring at me, guys? Do you think
Mhm.
I'm going to smoke? No, 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 no. I'm here to give a speech. Then, like,
Mm,
they draw the attention of people. So they do something unusual. So, which
mm,
just, draws their attention. Otherwise, simply you are going on stage that, hello, everyone, this is that. And then people are not able to pay a lot of attention and you become a kind of usual speaker for them.
that is true. Okay, amazing. So, is there anything else that you would like to discuss as far as public speaking is concerned, or do you have any questions for me?
I don't have any particular question. I must say thank you for coming with a great topic, and it was really nice discussion. Because public speaking is always after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Also, it is going to be a really an interesting topic because it does not matter that how much experience you hold, but then also public speaking is something where you need to work really hard.
Yes, yes, and this is something that comes like you all have to take some small baby steps, right? When
Hmm.
you want to climb up a ladder, you do not start with the last step. You always start with the first step, right? So you have
Hmm.
to keep on taking those little baby steps till you reach to the pinnacle of success. So it's going to take some time. I've seen people getting very impatient. The moment they are in the
Hmm.
sessions, they want to be fluent and confident. I tell them that it's going to take some time. Okay, sometimes it may take years. So, have you ever met any such, maybe any of your co-learner who you think was very impatient and wanted to grab it all in at once, grasp it all at once? So, have you ever
Many
encountered?
people, many people I come across because as I have been in this field for the past 5 years. So sometimes people come to me and they are really impatient to have conversation with me. And the question is, Ashutosh, please tell me how long it
Mhm.
will take me to become fluent like you. I said, man, if I have been practicing this language for the 5 years, how can I say to you that you are going to be fluent in 15 days or the
Mhm.
30 days? Because there's no short way. You need to practice because this is a language. This is a skill. So you need to work really hard as much as you can. But most of the time, people ask the same question again and again because reason is that because they are misguided, because in the society it just they see advertisements where people are telling them that you can be fluent in 21 days, 45 days, 66 days, 90 days. That's what they feel that, Ashutosh, what kind of trainer you are? You will take 5 years to train me this kind of English and they are teaching me in 30 days. So just go away. I will go to them and I will learn that English in 30 days. But when they take session for 30 days there, then they come to me again that, Ashutosh, you were right, because it takes a lot of time and now I want to learn with you. So please tell me like what should I follow and what kind of things I can do to improve. Then I say like be patient. and start practicing every day. So that is
Yes.
there. I know that people believe in those things. Those are like marketing strategies, but they do not know the reality behind.
Yes, that is true. So if you are consistent, you have perseverance, you have that never giving up attitude in you, then you are good to go on this journey. Otherwise, you must think twice, right? Because this is the kind of reality check that we give to our learners also. Hey, you don't have to be impatient. It may take some time, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what background you come from. You can be from Hindi medium or whatever medium you are from. You can be a good English speaker, but it will take some time. That is what they have to understand. But let me tell you, Ashutosh, you have come a long way,
Oh,
right?
thank
And
you.
I wish you best for all of your future endeavors. And you have been shining so bright and you have set an example for so many people out there. So that's why the moment you were in my session, I could recognize, I could recall, okay, seen him somewhere. So then okay, he's a YouTuber and not just a YouTuber, he's a very famous YouTuber. So, yes, thank you for joining me today. And yes, I would say that you have all qualities to be you are an amazing speaker already. But when it comes to language, there's no end to it. We all are learning. You are
Yeah.
learning at your own pace. I'm learning at my own pace. I don't call myself never ever a perfect, speaker when it comes to speaking this language. We all are learning. But yes, we have to, make this thing clear in our mind that yes, we all have to be a better version of ourselves with each and every passing day, right? That's what I believe. And thank you once again. It was nice
Yeah,
talking to you.
sure.
You
Well,
also
thank you
are
so
happy to
much.
meet me. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you for your time.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye. Take care.
Take care.
In this video, we discussed on public speaking. I hope this video will help you a lot and you will get a lot of tips and tricks on public speaking so you can become a good public speaker. If you want to be a good public speaker, just try to watch this conversation again and again. And if you want to have this kind of conversations with tutors, don't forget to go to my description of the video where you will get the link of EnglishYaari and you can join EnglishYaari app to have conversation with these amazing tutors. So thank you so much. Many, many thanks to you. And don't forget to join EnglishYaari to become fluent in English. Bye bye. Take care.